In 1996, when Abacha asked them to bring me from Kano Central Prison, after 16 months in Kano Central Prison, and I was brought to Kuje Prison, my brother, Apostle Tona Oboru, showed me the bed that Femi was using, what Beko was using. So I decided to choose that of Femi as my bed for the remaining part of 6 months that I spent here.
Freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, freedom, freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, freedom come.
Sorry, I like to ask the media people, use the second opportunity to properly place the major chance of our discussion here in your media. We are sending a note of warning so that anybody in government in Nigeria should open his ears wide. Because we don't believe, they have made themselves unbelievable. We are saying that any little error on their part, I said so on behalf of Oda last week, we are already warming up to return to the trenches. And I tell them, they can never win this battle. They cannot win this battle. When I returned from 24-month calendar detention at Koko, and one of my friend who was the secretary to military tenders board was being piloted by the Yoruba leaders. Then they asked him, "You are a friend of Abacha. What has opadokun done that he has to remain for so long in detention?" He said that because I called him military junta, say I'm stubborn, and so they came back to take me in. The truth of the matter is this: after going through the episode of Nadeko, it is only going to be a fool who will imagine that they can do anything against us and get away with it any longer.
Remember Nadeko, I remember our collective struggle.
Thank you. Solo. Because any event that happens in Nigeria today, within the next 5 minutes, it can go viral and it be known, understood, and heard by the international community. And they are looking at us. What are we going to do with these characters? I feel a little bit uncomfortable, and I know Femi will be doing the same thing. They imagine as if we are here where we are today, in the so-called democracy in quotes, as if we got it on the platter of gold. Some of us lost our sweat because of it. Some lost their blood. Some lost their freedom and liberty. And some even paid the supreme sacrifice. I'm still in agony, eternal agony. Because there are young people who are killed in our presence, and nothing has been done for their family on the struggle of this restoration of democracy to Nigeria.
When I remember Kuje, I remember that struggle. What I run away.
Solo. Honestly, you guys will remember that on the street of Ikorodu here, we lost almost about 18 young people the same day.
Oh yes.
The Katakata policemen, they took some of them to the mortuary in Ikeja. We prepared to go and give them a decent burial, only for their parents to be invited and told that if you don't just take your body, your children, and bury them, if you do any ceremony, you won't return home. You slap somebody, you don't even allow him to cry. If anybody likes it or not, they must remember. We have had it too much. Postponement, the removal of the military, it will not work. If anybody talks about fellow countrymen, tell him he should go to his father's house.